Hello, guys. It's yet another weekend, and you're welcome to the review of the movie Wear My Shoe. Wear My Shoe is a movie that was produced or is produced by Uchenna Mbunabo, and it is showing on Uchenna Mbunabo TV. It's quite an interesting family movie that goes a lot to tell us about a lady who gave all she could for her family. She had to quit her job, a successful young lady, until she got married and baby started setting in. So she had to quit her job and cater for her home, cook, clean, take care of her husband and her kids, but was never appreciated by her husband. It got to a point the man even started looking at other women. She lost herself in the process because she finds it that each time she's done doing that, or by the end of the day when she's done doing those chores, she is broken and extremely tired. Doesn't even have doesn't even take much care of herself or even have time to mingle with her friends or go for any social gathering. She was just tied up as a housewife in the home, doing all these things, but never appreciated by her husband. And whenever she tries to complain, maybe to get help or something, she just gets this attitude of, what for? What are you doing in the house? I'm the one that provides, that goes out and look for the money. So he made it look as if money was the whole thing she wanted, and money was the only thing that she needed. But she needed more of that, at least someone that will appreciate her for what she has done or for what she does in the home. So it got to a point that she was so broken and so heartbroken that she just wished a whole lot of things, that her husband could lose his job and become a stay-at-home husband, even if it is for 1 month. In that pain and anger and anguish in her voice, it was a wish. Finally, that wish came true. It happened that the husband was a finance officer at the place where he worked, and suddenly something happened that he was being investigated for fraud. He was laid off his work for at least a period of 1 month while the investigation is being carried out. And in that process, his account was frozen. At that same time, that lady chose to find herself, and finally, nature smiled on her. She got a job. It was as if when one door closes, somewhere God opens a window. So a window was opened for them, and she had the job. So the husband had to do all those things that she was doing. At first, he was trying to play the tough man, tough guy role, but the thing he could not handle it as smooth and as clean as his wife would. So it got to him that in as much as this lady stays at home, it's not always about staying home and doing house chores. There are more to it. You can also do that and be so broken and so tired until you wear someone's shoes. Don't condemn what they go through, and don't condemn what the action they put on. So wearing her shoes, he found that it wasn't easy to cut off for 2 kids, clean up the house, do the errands, do the run around day to day activities. He found that he could not do it alone and started appreciating his wife. And that same very time, she looked at him and saw how exhausted it was, draining him. She decided to also at least leave her job for a while and cater for her home. And still on that, finally her husband was called off. That the fraud or the money embezzlement, whatever, was maybe a misconception, and he was called back to his work. It's quite an interesting one, especially for men. They need to see this movie. So you know how to appreciate your woman, your wife, and know that it's not always about the money. It's not always about the money. Most times, your feel appreciation, the little oh baby you've tried, the little oh wonderful, oh this is nice. Go out get her gifts goes a whole long way in keeping and maintaining and keeping your wife sophisticated. So, guys, wear my shoe is the title of this one, and whilst you're going on at it, Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Till we meet again in our next review. Bye bye.